Now, a new bill has been introduced in Parliament today in an attempt to make it a legal right for families to visit loved ones in care homes and hospitals. It's been put forward by the MP, Dan Carden, who was unable to visit his dying father during COVID. He was supported by campaigners from Merseyside, who were also in London, as Stuart Pollitt reports.
Standing together in a fight for change. Diane and Jenny are among those who've spent 3 years campaigning so others don't go through what they did.
I lost my dad, who died of COVID in hospital, and none of his family was able to see him. And Jenny was personally affected as well.
Bye! So basically my mum was in a care home at the start of the pandemic, and in those first 3 months my mum suffered catastrophic deterioration because she was cut off from her family. The last 12 months of her life were horrific. She spent it largely alone.
Rights for Residents! Jenny and Diane formed the group Rights for Residents, now part of Care Rights UK, in their quest to have one person be designated as an essential care supporter. That person will be legally allowed to visit their relative in a hospital or a care home.
We're now going to come to the 10-minute rule motion. I call Dan Carden.
Liverpool MP Dan Carden today introduced a bill in the Commons. It has cross-party support and is backed by more than 70 charities.
There is a dangerous hangover from COVID of restrictions and a lack of urgency from government to change things. It means the need for this bill is as pivotal as it was during the pandemic.
The bill needs government backing to succeed, and Mr Carden said ministers were broadly supportive.
We are seriously hopeful for change. I mean, as Dan Carden said in the chamber, he can't remember an issue within Parliament that's ever had as much cross-party support, and that's very unusual.
The second reading of the bill is scheduled for November, but campaigners are urging the government to speed up the process and turn their wishes into law. Stuart Pollitt, BBC North West Tonight.
Police are investigating the possibility that a twisting